Hello there, and welcome to another exciting biology class. Now, today we'll be talking all about cells, organelles, and everything you have been itching to know about cells. Now, what exactly are cells? They are the smallest living units of an organism. So, all cells have three things in common, no matter the type of cell. They all have cell membrane, which is like the environment. They have the cytoplasm, which is a jelly-like fluid that you see, and then they all have DNA, the genetic material. There are two broad categories of cells, and the first is the eukaryotic cell, and the second is the prokaryotic cell. Now, the eukaryotic cell have organelles, which include nucleus and all other organelles, and they are more advanced and complex, and you find them in both plants and animals. However, the prokaryotic cell does not have a nucleus or an enclosed membrane. Instead, it has the genetic material that we love to call the DNA. Now, prokaryotic cells are always one-celled or unicellular organisms such as bacteria. Organelles mean little organs. So they're not complete organs, but we like to call them organelles. They're specialized parts of the cell that have unique jobs to perform. One of these organelles is the nucleus, which is the control center of all the cells. It contains DNA, which dictates what the cell is going to do and how it's going to do it. Chromatin is the tangled spread out form of DNA found inside the nuclear membrane. When a cell is ready to divide, the DNA condenses into structures known as chromosomes. The nucleus also contains a nucleus, which is a structure where ribosomes are made. After ribosomes leave the nucleus, they will have the important job of synthesizing or making proteins, just like this yellow dots you're seeing. Outside the nucleus, the ribosomes and the rest of the organelles float around the cytoplasm, which is the jelly-like substance we talked about earlier. Ribosomes may wander freely within the cytoplasm or are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, which for the rest of this class we would like to call the ER. There are two types of ER, rough ER and smooth. Rough because the ribosomes are sitting on the endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic, that's the ER, is a passageway for transporting material such as protein synthesized by ribosomes. Proteins and other materials emerge from the ER in small vesicles where the Golgi bodies receive them. As proteins move through the Golgi body, they are customized into forms that the cells can use. The Golgi body does this by folding the protein into usable shapes or by adding other materials onto them, such as lipids or carbohydrates. Now, the vacuoles are sac-like structures that stores different materials. Here in the plant cell, the central vacuole stores water. The lysosome, on the other hand, usually found in animal cells, are the garbage collectors. They take in damaged or worn-out cell plants and break them down into cellular debris. The mitochondrion, on the other hand, is an organelle that is the powerhouse for both animal and plant cells. During a process called cellular respiration, the mitochondrion makes the molecules that provide the energy for all the cell activities. Cells that need more energy has more mitochondria. Meanwhile, the cell maintains its shape through a cytoskeleton. The cytoskeleton includes the thread-like microfilament made of protein. Some organisms, like plants, that are photoautotrophic have cells with an organelle called chloroplast. The chloroplast is where photosynthesis happens. Now, this is green because it has a green pigment called chlorophyll. Plant cells also have a cell wall outside of their membrane. The cell wall helps to shape, to support, and protect the plant cell. Animal cells never have cell walls. Let's take a look at other unique structures peculiar to specific cells. There are many other unique structures. Okay, for example, in humans, we have what we like to call cilia in our respiratory tract. Cilia, these are hair-like projections that move in wave. Another unique feature in some cells is flagella. Like some bacteria have flagella. Flagellum, which is the singular, is like a little tail that can help us move or propel itself. The only human cell that has a flagellum is the sperm cell. Now, to summarize all we have learnt so far, I want you to remember the eukaryotic cells. I want you to remember what we discussed as regards the prokaryotic cells. Okay? I also want you not to forget that all cells all have cell membranes, cytoplasm, and genetic material, also known as the DNA. Or both plant and animal cells have mitochondria. For your activity, I want you to put down 10 organelles found in any kind of cell and their functions. That's all we can take for today, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye, guys. Bye.